Today I want to talk to you about friendship because this month's theme for Wonderly is friendship, and I've been thinking about it a lot the last week. Mainly my friendship with all of my We Are Scientists pals, because We Are Scientists released a new song and a new video off their upcoming EP, and it makes me so happy. If you want some background about my relationship with We Are Scientists, I'll put a link to the video I made last year talking about them, but they are my favorite band in the entire universe. There are a few things in this world that make me happier than seeing them play live and hearing their new music. Knowing that there's new music now for the first time in 3 years just gives me goosebumps. The first time I heard the new song, Return the Favor, chills, adrenaline, hot flashes, all the things, all the feelings, all the emotions were just bubbling up inside me because it had been so long since new stuff had come out from them. When I was listening to the song and over and over and over again and thinking about the guys, I thought about all of the things that have happened to me because of them. I can't even fathom who I would be today if I hadn't had found their video for Nobody Move, Nobody Gets Hurt on the Music Choice channel when I had cable. And that's insane. You guys don't even realize how important Keith and Chris are to me. I would not be the same person. We Are Scientists was the first club show I ever saw, so I wouldn't have been to Numos, I wouldn't have discovered the Morning Benders, and I wouldn't have met so many of my best friends and so many of my favorite people in the whole world because of them. Because when I started listening to We Are Scientists, there was this message board on their site, and I started posting on the forum and started like meeting other people from the forum, and Adrian, who is one of my really, really good friends now, I started talking to her, and then I found out she lived in Portland, and I was like, oh, we don't live very far away. And Adrian is one of those friends where I feel like that we were meant to be friends, like the world needed us to be friends and the world brought us together. Because you have those friends growing up where you're kind of friends because it's convenient, like your neighbors, or you have classes together for 3 years in a row, or your parents are friends. But you wouldn't have been friends with that person if you weren't in those convenient circumstances. But then there are those friends, like you feel like the world needed you to be together. Like you were friends, soulmates, and that's what Adrian and I are, because we have the weirdest sense of humor, but we get each other. I love her, and I love Keith and Chris for bringing us together, and I'm so happy that we're friends. And then there's Renee, who runs the We Are Scientists bloggy thing, who I met through that. And I can thank her for so much. I wouldn't be listening to Phoenix without her. I wouldn't have listened to Spoon. I wouldn't be listening to The National. And it's just like this weird cause and effect just keeps happening, like this amazing domino just fell and then all the other dominoes of my life. But yeah, Renee, I love you, man. And then there's Susie, who is the #1 Frightened Rabbit fan in the entire world. I think she's seen them over 40 times now. I don't know. But thank you, Susie, for making me and forcing me to listen to Frightened Rabbit. It's amazing that I have friends all over the world because of this one band that lives in Brooklyn. I cannot think about what my life would be without We Are Scientists. I don't know. Because then there's my friends Amber and Polly, who are also photographers, but they were doing it before me. I was writing for Pop Reckoning before I started shooting concerts. I was doing album reviews. When I was writing for Pop Reckoning, I was talking to Polly and Amber, and I was friends with them online, and I saw that they were shooting concerts. And I'm like, wait, I could do that. And so I started asking them advice, just asking them about how it works, and just asking them tons of questions, and they inspired me to do this. Amber and Polly, I would not be doing this if it wasn't for you guys, and I wouldn't know you guys if it wasn't for We Are Scientists. It's amazing, and I love it, and it makes me so happy that the guys are finally making music again, because I was really sad for a while. I was having a lot of withdrawals, and I haven't seen them in 2 years, and I was getting a taste of what it was going to be like when they weren't making music at all. I was getting a taste of that, and I was like, I don't like that. I don't like this. I don't like them not being together and making music, and I need them to come together and make more music because they're such a big part of my life, and I have dolls of them. Adrian made these. These are Keith and Chris. That's not weird. This is Keith, the silver fox, and this is Chris, the best stash in the world. They're the ones who started it all. They're the ones who have always been there and have always been a constant. If I'm ever having a bad day, I'll just go watch some interviews with the guys, listen to the entire discography, because they're that band in your life that just makes everything better and just feels like home. As many bands as I love and as many bands as I'll go see dozens of times, as many bands that I'm friends with in Seattle, I love them all dearly and I'm so thankful to have them in my life, but We Are Scientists are the ones that I can attribute so much of my life to in the last 5 years. They're that band. They are that band to me. All like the Rush fans of like the 80s and the 70s who were so obsessed with Rush and were such a devoted fan base, that's me and We Are Scientists. That's us. That's me and Renee and Adrian and all my pals. Come on. That's us. There's Chris. There's Keith. There's Adrian. There's me. There's Renee. There's Aaron Fenning. I wouldn't have discovered Aaron Fenning hadn't it been for We Are Scientists either. Oh my god. And then there's me and Adrian and Renee. And then there's Laura. Friendship, man. So, song of the day today is of course Return the Favor by We Are Scientists, because when I heard it for the first time, it was like falling in love for the first time. Like, that's the feeling you get. You get those butterflies and those jitters and that adrenaline, and it just feels happy. All the endorphins from that song. So go listen to it, because they're some of my favorite guys in the whole world, and it's a really awesome song, and I'm super stoked on the new EP, even though it's not a whole album. That I'm a little bit butthurt about, but it's okay. New music is new music. Hopefully I'll have another video for the theme up this month. I'm getting something ready. If you are a close friend of mine and you want to give me a truth or dare to be included in a collab video, leave a comment below and I will message you, and then you can send me like a clip of you giving me a truth or dare, because I'm gonna do that. Because why not? Friendship! I trust my friends to do me good. So, yeah, I'll put links to all the We Are Scientists stuff below, because they're my favorite people. Like, I don't just love them as a band, like I love them as people. Go do that, and I will see you on Thursday? Yes, Thursday. That day. Also, I got this shirt from Target. It's amazing. It's part of the Phillip Lim for Target collection. And then I got this necklace from Target too, in case you were wondering. So, yeah, I'll see you guys on Thursday. Bye! And it's not a weird groupie thing. It's not like I want to sleep with either of them. No, because I've been called a groupie before. I have been. But I don't want to sleep with either of these guys.